Welcome back once again, Spazites, to another Transformers video review. Today, we have a very special Transformers video review. For my birthday, I received LGEX God Ginrai from the Japanese Takara Tomy online mall, or whatever the heck it was called. Unfortunately, I did get a used copy, so it wasn't in its box, but it's in really good condition. So whoever sent me this, if you happen to be seeing this video, I believe it came to me from Japan. If you see this video and you speak English, thanks for taking such good care of this bad boy. It did come with the instructions, which are in black and white and hard to read, but fortunately there's lots of pictures. And it shouldn't be that hard to transform, I don't think. I also have the original little comic that came with it. And it's got all four of the headmasters. We got, and I don't know which is which, we got Cabin Minerva. We got Ginrai. I believe that's his name in this. And then we have... I don't remember what this one's name is. But I know one of them's Optimus Prime, and then the other one is the Apex Armor's head. I believe this is the Apex Armor's head, because he does come with a helmet that goes over his head in robot mode. The Optimus Prime head is actually rather small, so... I believe this Optimus Prime head is different from the American release. But again, I'm not absolutely sure. I do not have that original one. So, as you can see here, we do have him linked up in trailer mode. It doesn't stick very well, though, unfortunately. Basically, it just has this little clip here that goes in there. And, yeah, it doesn't really want to hold on to too great. And I think I have this together as tight as I can, so I don't think this is not meant to actually stay. But these are basically both leader class figures, whereas Optimus or Ginrai is narrow and long. This one's very chunky and wide compared to Ginrai, however you say it. God Bomber, that's what this guy is called, God Bomber. So, in America, the American release of this, originally, we didn't get this version, the Titans Return version in America. But the original American version we got of this, which I believe was a reissue, I'm not even sure if the original ever came out, but we did get a reissue a bunch of years ago. This is called the Apex Armor. And I don't know if he was a drone in American literature, but in Japanese literature, he is just a drone. He does not have any... whatever. So I'm going to do a quick cut, and we are going to... This is going to be broken up into 3 different videos. I'm going to do Ginrai, because he also has a base mode and a robot mode. Then I'm going to do the God Bomber, who also has a robot mode and a base mode, and a cool bonus feature. And then I will do a final video of both of them combined into their giant robot mode. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to do a quick cut, and we're going to see what he looks like up next to a couple other Optimus Primes and other vehicles. So, yeah, be right back. Yeah, bye. Yeah, be right back. Whatever. Blah. Okay, here is Ginrai next to 2 other Primes. We have War for Cybertron, Earthrise Optimus Prime with his trailer, and Titans Return, not Titans Return, Power of the Primes Evolution Optimus Prime with his trailer. Unlike these two, he cannot disconnect from his trailer. There is an upgrade kit that basically just gives a whole another bot that transforms into this, you can actually disconnect the bot. You can actually disconnect this section from the trailer and use the... It's a really expensive upgrade kit, unfortunately. It's no longer available easily to get. But so you can see the difference in size between the three. This is the longest and this is the shortest. But unlike these two, they can actually connect with their trailers, and Siege cannot. So he's going to go back on the shelf for now. And yeah, let me do a quick little pause here, and we will compare him to a few other vehicles. And yeah. Okay, here he is next to Hover and Cliff Jumper. A couple of small vehicles. Here he is next to Slammer and Warpath. I don't really have too many vehicles transformed right now. Everything's mostly in robot mode, so unfortunately don't have any Voyager class to show him up against, but we're here for the robot anyway. So yeah, I do want to point out that Optimus, the headmaster for him, can sit in the chair in his chest here, I believe. That's what it's supposed to be anyway. I think that's supposed to be a chair. Doesn't look like a headmaster would clip in there though, but maybe they do. I don't know. He's supposed to be able to sit in there, to the best of my knowledge. Let's... Does he just kind of hang out in there? Or yeah, I guess he just kind of sits in there in the middle. You can't really see him all that well, unfortunately. It'd be nicer if he sat from one side or the other instead of right there in the middle. But come on. There we go. We do have little Titan Master divots everywhere for Titan Masters to stand on him. Let's see, we got... There's two here, and there's some on the sides here, but I think that comes into play more in the base mode. He does have this cool void here. I really wish a Titan Master could stand in here. That would be neat. And you can't actually see, but the inside of this is mostly empty. Now this is, a large amount of this is a retool, I believe, of Ultra Magnus, or Ultra Magnus is a retool of him. I can't remember. But the, was it Titan Master? Not Titan's Return. The Power of the Primes Ultra Magnus, I believe, is a mold mate to him mostly. Yeah. So, I'm going to go and transform him into his base mode, and then we will end with the robot mode. So, yeah. Like I said, this is solid. The truck doesn't move left or right, unfortunately. We do have some things molded into what would become the thigh of Optimus to, you know, stop, you know, to, if the truck wasn't there, hold the truck in place. I don't think these feet come down. Oh, they do, and look at that. That is cool. We have a cavity that you can drive up into. Nice. Nice little ramp here. Do these flip out any further? Nope. That's still cool. I appreciate that, Takara. And like I said, I don't have the American version of this, so I don't know. But anyway, this video is going to be super long if I don't hurry up. So I'm going to go ahead and transform him into base mode, and we'll be right back. Quick note before I transform him into Robot mode, his truck can slide forward. It was latched in place by, I can't tell exactly what, but it can slide forward so that it looks more like a normal truck and actually can roll around. But it still doesn't actually come off, and the cab does not separate to become its own robot, unfortunately. Like the original toy, the cab did become a robot. And then it powered up with the armor, and then powered up yet again with the Apex armor or God Bomber. Here's two more Titan Master studs that I hadn't pointed out before. So yeah. Anyway, okay. Back to my transforming. Okay, so this is Ginrai's base mode. I'm not too... not very impressed. He's got plenty of places for Titan Masters to stand. We got some pegs here. You can place Titan Masters in these turrets here. You can sit one here just randomly. I'm not even sure why you would want to set one right there in the middle, but the picture shows that there's one sitting there. I really feel like it needs more. Also, I was under the impression that these down here were connector plates for the bases to connect with each other. So I'm not sure what that's all about either. Because all the pictures I found have them folded in like that. And now I'm just messing it up. Also, it'd be cool if these were platforms to stand on, but they're not. Instead, they just hide that it's actually his big robot fists holding that gun. Also, the cab just sits back here. Now, again, the instructions show a Titan Master inside the cab, but what's the point if all the action is back here? If they could switch the whole thing around, make a couple platforms here, because you have Titan Master pegs here and here. Let's see. Bring these up. Obviously, swing the big turrets around. Maybe angle these out like this, and then you could actually connect some other bots up to it, and it would look good. Unfortunately, I don't have Blaster. I do have that sound wave that should connect up in base mode, but this is going to be a long enough video, so I'm not going to go through everything. But this is my Ginrai fan mode, I guess. Basically just reversing everything and flipping out these ramps, because I just think it looks better that way. But like I said, you can place Titan Masters in the turrets here, and there's lots of there's a stud there which doesn't get used. There's a stud there that doesn't get used. There, oh no, those would get used, but not here or here. There are studs here and here that won't get used in vehicle or big robot mode, because I believe these fold up around the legs in robot mode. So they need to be platforms. Anyway, yeah, we won't be looking at the base mode of the God Bomber. I may transform this back into base mode during God Bomber's base mode segment of the God Bomber video that I'll be doing. But otherwise, yeah, probably going to be leaving these guys in big robot mode. Or vehicle mode. Vehicle mode does look pretty cool with God Bomber as a trailer. So, anyway, yeah, we'll be right back after another cut and get into our review of the robot. So, yeah, be right back. Okay, here is Ginrai in a robot mode. I have not put his head on yet. I'm not exactly sure which one is supposed to go inside here. The helmet is almost Optimus Prime's full regular head. So, let's... I don't think this one belongs in there just because that's already Optimus Prime's head, but it might work. So let's try. The head in there and put the helmet on. And I guess I can kind of see Optimus's eyes in there. I don't think any of you can. But the Apex armor, or God Bomber, has an open face helmet, so maybe that's what that's for. We do have a face here with, you know, that could actually use a face shield. If I can get the the legs to close correctly on this guy. Oh, I think he is. Okay. Now, bring that one over. Does that one fit? Yes, that one also fits. So, there. Now, I couldn't quite read the instructions, and his legs hold together super loose. I'm a little disappointed in that, but I had heard, I think, that was a problem with this figure. It does have very early version of ankle tilt, which is cool. But his legs are very, his feet are very stumpy. It's like he doesn't actually have feet. So that's a little weird, but he does have heels. He's got, for some reason, and I don't actually see anywhere where it points this out, but this combines as one gun. And I like to think that he could hold it, but there's no way he can hold that like that. So, he gets two guns like this. Stupid wrist flaps that I guess can be guards, shielding, which I'm okay with. And then these are supposed to go here on the sides and be antennas, which doesn't work very well with the giant flaps. He does have other plugs for weapons as well, and then he has two little pegs up here for Titan Masters, which is really cool. I guess it would help if I actually had him in the right... This is where I wish I had a larger table with a white background and I could just zoom my camera way out. I mean, I'm zoomed out as much as I can, but I'm in such a small area that it's hard to pull my camera back. So, but yeah, that's him in his robot mode. And then here's the two other... But I don't need to worry about them right now. I could have another one riding on his other shoulder right now. But I actually did all of this without using the instructions. I actually transformed him. It was not easy, and I had a lot of trouble with the feet. I did have to look at the instructions for the feet just to see what they were supposed to look like. But I did transform him right. In this robot mode, he does look pretty cool. I think I prefer his vehicle mode, and like I said before, I'm disappointed that the cab doesn't come off and become a small robot like the Evolution's Optimus Prime from Power of the Primes. So, he also doesn't have a matrix of leadership. What he does have is a cab that opens up. Oh no, maybe it won't open with, Yeah, I don't think it'll open inside the chest cavity here. So that's it. His articulation isn't great. His arms can rotate. They're on ratchets. As far as I can tell, they can rotate all the way around. He can kill himself on accident. I didn't know this flipped out. You can place these here if you, or not. Never mind. Okay, so that didn't work. You can place them on the side like this and have your extra Tank Master sit in here and man extra guns so that he doesn't have to, which is pretty cool. You can also have them, come on, sit on his arms and do the same thing, which is also pretty cool. And then he can do a little side action with the other gun. So he's got a lot of firepower if he really wants it. Unfortunately, in the legs, he's really limited in his posability. He's got nice tight ratchets. And like I said, he's got an interesting early ankle tilt, but it's loose. It's fidgety. And I worry about it, so yeah. Otherwise, he is pretty cool. I can't wait to see him combined with God Bomber, and yeah, that'll be the next video. I think I'm going to do all 3 videos the same week, so it'll be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule when I decide to upload these. But, well, it doesn't matter, because you'll see them when you see them. If I say it now, it's not really going to make any difference. Oh, but anyway, that's been it for this particular video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you stuck out through the whole thing. I know I can ramble on and be nonsensical and whatnot, but I hope you enjoyed it. I sure enjoy it. I'm really happy to have this set. I've been wanting this for a long time, a couple years at least. But yeah, that's it for this video. Until next time, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you really like the video and you're not already. Please subscribe. It's completely free for you to do and would help me grow my channel. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, that having been said, until next time, be kind, happy hunting, and goodbye. Don't forget to wash your hands. And if you go out, please be safe. Oh, what are these tabs for? Does something clip into them? I don't think so. That would be really cool. I had noticed right here that this engine looks a lot like the Power Master that the original Power Master Optimus Prime and Ginrai used to have as the... he used to have a transformer instead of a headmaster. It used to go in there, and he was a Power Master, and that would unlock his transformation. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Bye, everybody.